Give me a second. I've been thinking about this game a lot off stream. I've been very tempted to keep playing it. I decided to keep it for stream for now. Alright, let's go. Time to continue dooming everyone around us. Oh, who's this little friend? Dear Fortuna, is it true what the Arbiter's Falcon said? Can you receive visitors now? Oh my gosh, it's been centuries. How have you been? I would love to see you. Let me know when you're ready to meet me, please. Your friend Jasmine. Sure. Oh, she's so cute. I'm so happy to see you, Fortuna. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I missed you so much. I love you. I love you too. Oh, look at her little plant witch. I thought you still had a sentence of 8 centuries ahead of you. How in the cosmos did you manage to soften Edena? I didn't. It was an arbiter who took pity on me. Or, well, more than pitied me. I think she was awestruck or something. Either way, she lifted the ban on visitation. I need to move my PNG tuber again. Prepare for more of this. Either way, she lifted the ban on visitation since she determined Aidana's punishment was too severe. And that arbiter was dang right. I mean, I wouldn't dare to go against Aidana's judgment, but keeping you from receiving guests is a punishment for all the Coven, not just you. You're just too precious. I missed you so much. I missed you too. So, tell me, what did I miss in these 2 centuries? Shut up! You tell me about you! I'm not ready to go into that. It's nothing pretty. Isolation can take you down some dark paths. I'd rather hear about the outside world. It would mend my spirit a bit. Ah, okay. What would you like to know about? How's the Coven these days? Are you working on anything interesting? Or any juicy gossip? Just ask how the Coven is doing. How's the Coven these days? Powerful, I'd say. We're growing beyond the scale of any other Covens, both in knowledge and in power. Although it's becoming more and more demanding to keep up with Adena's direction. She set up a system where we all have quarterly performance checks. And that's made all of us grow exponentially. Many other covens are trying to imitate our system to stay competitive, but some witches are having problems staying in the game. And if you accumulate too many low performance reviews, you get expelled from the coven. I'm doing fine though, don't worry about me. I'll be nice. You've always been so talented. I'm sure you won't have any problem keeping up with the elite. I guess. Although, I feel bad for all the sisters left behind. Yeah, that sucks. You should trust in Adena's direction, though. She's the oldest, and I'm sure there's an important plan for all this. And it's not like the expelled witches become pariahs. Witches from our coven are extremely well regarded everywhere and don't have any trouble finding a nice new position. That's a good consolation, I guess. Anyway, are you working on anything interesting? I love the little little flower she's carrying around. I am indeed. I am perfecting the art of enchanted chinoyu, also known as magical tea craft. You've always loved your plants. How did you end up focusing on making tea? Well, I spent centuries becoming intimate with all kinds of flora. And even if my books on the matter help many witches around the universe, I wanted to start contributing to the community with something more practical. I've developed numerous dried mixtures, all harvested from my own personal garden. The flowers I grow are nurtured by a delicate balance of light, music, poems, and tons of manure. Basically, now I deal in magical herbs. You can brew creativity enhancers, mind openers, astral projectors, summoning channelers. That just sounds like drugs. I'm quite popular inside and outside the coven now. You feel more confident than the Jasmine I used to know, yeah. I'm happy for you. I'll bring you some tea next time we meet. Yes, bring me the drugs. Thank you. Anyway. Any juicy gossip? Whoa, I thought you didn't enjoy gossip. I didn't, but I know you do. And I've been incredibly bored. So I'm considering getting into the Tittle Tattle Club. That's wonderful. Any genre you might be interested in? Who's Dahlia again? I can't remember if she was the one who visited us last. Let's ask about the beef. Too much, I'd say. How so? Well, Edena's new system is making us more competitive. Some of us in an unhealthy way. You smell like beef. The leader is the one who judges whether or not your performance is satisfactory, so... Some witches succumb to the temptation of sabotaging others' efforts to make their own progress seem better in the eyes of Edana. Come on, Edana is smart enough to see through those schemes. I don't know, there's a lot of witches to keep an eye on. Don't let her fool you. I'm sure this all plays into Edana's plans. Edana, you know. To make you all tougher or whatever shitty power dynamic she's high on right now. That can't. Do you support her system? Well, publicly, of course. Don't let this out of the room. I have my reservations, yes. I believe the system could be tweaked to keep personal happiness in mind a bit more. It's time to unionize. It's time to unionize the coven. I don't know what Edana's endgame is, but this is turning out to be too much. The second one feels very aggressive, although I agree. I don't know how, like... She doesn't really seem like the type of person that would, you know, enjoy hearing that. Yes, me too. Anyway, listen, I'm crafting a new divination deck. Oh, wow! Is it safe? It is unlike anything we've ever seen before. It's not tarot per se. Every card has been handcrafted by me. And from what I can tell so far, it can pierce deeper and more clearly than any kind of oracle cards. Oh, sounds exciting. Don't let Edana know, though. Of course, I understand. I know you don't like breaking the rules, but I don't believe I'm breaking them. I'm just still obsessed with their character design. Does me. She banned my tarot deck, but this is something totally new. Maybe this is what she meant to happen? I don't know, Fortuna. But you're exiled in any case. What harm could you do from so far away? Oh, girl. I won't tell Adana. Thanks. So, do you want me to read your fortune? Yes. It's been so long since the last time you read for me. What was the last thing I asked you? How to make an arbiter fall in love with you. Oh, shut up. Oh my gods, you're right. I totally forgot about that girl. What a memory you have. All the witches are gay. Is what I'm understanding from this. I wonder what she's doing right now. We can look into it with my cards if you want. Nah, that's in the past now. Time to move my... oh no. Time to move my PNG tuber again. There we go. Need to put a toggle for this. I have more pressing concerns. What's it gonna be then? My magical garden isn't doing so well lately. It feels ill, and I can't figure out what the problem is. So my question is, what's wrong with my garden? Ah. Vivian J-Tuber? What do you mean? I see anything else? Since we're on the topic, I want to know the fate of my flowers. Will they survive this illness? Will they become famous across the cosmos? She's so willow-coated. What's in store for my project? Understood. Focus on the smell of your garden while I shuffle my decks. Please don't let it be anything bad. I'm gonna assign this to the illness. Jesus Christ! Someone has hidden a corpse in your garden while you were away. It's the body of someone who was betrayed, and that's poisoning the soil. A jealous witch is sabotaging you. Someone who visited your garden recently planted some corrupted seeds. Adana cursed your garden. She's testing you in secret to make you stronger. Interesting. God, that first one is so brutal. Oh no, you can't read the text once again. Oh my god, I hate it here. I hate it here. I need to make a better layout. This feels... God, that I don't want to traumatize her like that. I'm gonna pick the last one. Sounds like something Adana would do. No way! So that was it. I knew something smelled fishy lately. I'm not even going to bother saying anything against her. Whatever, I'll play along. I'm just happy to know it wasn't my fault. I'm going to prove to her how good of a gardener I can be. Good luck. Okay, this seems like a good one. Your garden will become sentient and will roam the cosmos, blessing dead dominions. It'll bring life back to barren celestial bodies. Oh, that's so nice. Garden will grow beyond your wildest expectations. You will accept disciples and take care of an immense flower dominion. Jade sculptors will grow addicted to your product. They will become your biggest benefactors, but also your biggest responsibility. I like the first one most. It's very nice. I don't know. There's something very magical about that. Oh my gods. I'm going to be a mother. Whoa, wasn't expecting that reaction. She is so willow-coated. This witch she's so willow-coated. Congratulations. This is fantastic news. I'd better take good care of my dear yard. I want it to become the most beautiful entity. I'm not gonna let Aidana ruin my child. You'll see. And, of course, you're going to be the godmother, right? If you don't mind having an exile as a godmother. Shut up, silly. I'll help you with anything I can, of course. Thank you. Do you want to keep digging? That's alright. Enough emotions for today. I don't know how I've been getting by without your guidance for 2 centuries now. That's because you're a badass witch. And my deck is only good for knowing in advance how amazing you are going to be. But that's all on you, with or without divination. Oh, Fortuna, you're too good. I missed you so much. I miss you too. I think I might make my PNG duper a little less jumpy. Give me a second. Test. Test 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's not bouncy enough. More gravity? No, that's worse. Test. We love behind the scenes content. Now needs less gravity. But less bounce force. Test. Test 1, 2, 3. Maybe I should be doing this off stream, huh? Okay, whatever. I need to go back to my garden now. But I promise you, I'm gonna make up for all the time we've lost. See you soon. Thank you for coming. I love her. What a heartwarming reunion. I didn't take you for the intense friendship kind of character. It's all because of them. They're too good and don't mind bearing with a weirdo like me. Oh, they. Oh, wait, my layout is still... Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Okay, there we go. Bully them, witch. Okay, gotcha. Don't sell yourself short. I'd say you're still the most interesting of the lot. I'm sure they experience the same kind of attraction I feel towards you. Yeah, what kind of attraction is that, huh? Come on, stop buttering me up. I'm not that charismatic. I wouldn't say it's charisma. It's something more primal, like how mortals can't avoid staring at a flame. You woke up poetic today, huh? Say, who do you like the best, Jasmine or Dahlia? What kind of childish question is that? Indulge me. I'm not asking this just to annoy you. As your mentor, I consider this an important introspection exercise. It'll make your divination better. Don't pretend to be all wise now. I know for a fact that you just enjoy spilling the tea. I'll give you a cop-out option even. Come on, just play along. Who do you like the best? Jasmine, Dahlia, or me? Jasmine, Dahlia, you. Enough, I won't go there. I mean, I like how feisty Dahlia is. Like... I feel like she'd help me more in the thing against, in the fight against Adana. I just like Jasmine a lot. Jasmine. Oh, and why do you like Jasmine the best? She's just too pretty. She is. She's so sweet and agreeable. She's smart and considerate. She's very delicate and sensitive. So, what you like about her is her aura of fragility? What? No, she's not fragile, trust me. The opposite. She handles you with care and has a lot of empathy. Well, thanks for indulging me. I swear to you, this isn't gratuitous. I have my ways of mentoring, even if you find them ludicrous. As long as you help me through my exile, you can be as silly as you want. At your service. What's your plan now? I think I'll make some cards while I wait for a familiar from that architect Greeth. Good. Let's build that deck. Oh, I don't know why I'm reminded of this, but I'm reminded that I need to play... What's the game called again? Goody Two Shoes? Little Goody Two Shoes? I don't know. Like the... The pixel art RPG with like the very 90s anime aesthetic. Alright, card time. I have a lot of points now. God, this red is so bright on my screen. Ugh. Speaking of bright. I like the... War is meaningless. I'm going to make more angry cards. Maybe I should make like positive cards, you know? So, you know, not every time I read someone's fortune it's all horrible. Actually, I might make something else. As much as I also have a lot of blue, I guess. I like the blue because it's emotion. Along the coffin of the jade sculptors, giant jade monk statues guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you wish the heart, if you bring the heart of a deceased jade witch back to these waterfalls, she can be born again as a mortal, retaining her memories, but not her skills. Those who are reborn must act as servants for the living witches of their coven. Slavery. Now that's a positive one. That's a good card. Harpy Herald. This cool dog. like this one, but it uses all of my... fuck it. Should get something red. Or blue. The eels. Just want to make something that's also pretty, you know? It's so pretty. Hmm. It's got so focused on this. Brain just turned off. Feels a bit busy, but whatever. Here we go. Let's go. Musical prayer. Whispers from the undone jade witches. Imbue the scar with emotion. A message of resilience. A cry for the need of peace. The herald can be an ally in many contexts. The sacred cane blesses the landscape. It's a nice card. Alright, let's make another one. It's gonna be a lot of red. I'm gonna do the... That's... Okay, fuck it. Let's do the war one. War is meaningless. Could do none of these. I'm going to put the wolf mom in the middle of the battlefield. I mean, it could be interesting, I guess. Just add more fire, I guess. Wait, what did I pick? No, that's not what I meant. Let me go back. Go back, please. I'm going to put this mother amidst the battlefield. There. Such a happy card. She's a mother. What if I put one of them in here? This card is unhinged, okay. War distorts all— oh, ravaged home. War distorts all feeling. The wolf mother dispatches discipline with fury. The saber channels wrath. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. Meaning sabotage, adversity, judgment, test, change, rebirth. I'm just like astonished by the like intricacy of this game. I think that's enough cards for now. Still no familiars in your window. What shall we do meanwhile? I don't know, just wait, it's okay. Bummer. I'm eager for some action. What do you do to kill time? You must be an expert at it. Usually I just drop myself on the bed and feel sorry for myself. I feel that. But when my mood allows for it, I study or enjoy some interactive fiction. She's a gamer. I've accumulated quite a backlog, and going through it had a lot of weight in keeping me sane during exile. This is just like an analog for COVID. Oh, fiction. I'm not a fan of fiction. The universe is already a great purveyor of stories. But you go ahead and do some reading. I'll look at the stars or something. Yeah, I might. You have time. What to do? Pick an interactive tale at random from my collection. The Secret Cut by Jordi de Paco. There's always been a legend among butchers on the island of Terra Nova about a secret cut hidden inside cows. I can read. Hidden inside cows with crimson fur. Cows with crimson fur are already a rarity, but finding this piece of meat is even rarer. It requires a high level of skill to extract it undamaged. As the myth goes, whoever eats this delicacy will be blessed with unwavering health and good fortune. Not once in your 70 years as a butcher have you ever come across a crimson cow until today. A farmer friend of yours brought it before dawn. A very young calf, just a few weeks old. He doesn't want to have to do anything with crimson cows, since he believes that they bring bad fortune. You're not sure if he's unaware of the legend or if he's really had bad experiences with them. In any case, there she is, her fur bright as a bonfire, even in the dim light of your workshop. You can't kill the baby cow. For the life of you, this animal is too unique to be turned into meat. You spare her life and adopt her as your life companion. You name her Rhapsody. She brings you health and happiness by means of company, not sustenance. She's gentle, loving, and patient. She listens to all your tales and reacts with a moo in just the right places. 4 years go by. Rhapsody grows big and soft. You prepared a bucket of her favorite herbs to celebrate her 4th birthday. As you are singing happy birthday to her, an expensive black car drives slowly into your yard. The chauffeur gets out and opens the door to an old woman emblazoned with a fancy red coat. She joins singing with a smile. "Good day to you, dear butcher," she says upon finishing the song. Rhapsody dives into her birthday treat. "I'm happy to find this fine specimen in good health. I'd like to purchase your cow." The chauffeur opens a briefcase in front of you. $1 million if you get the secret cut out of her for me. Oh, no, he's my friend now. You refuse. Rhapsody is just too precious. The woman twists her nose. "Willing to go up to $5 million if you get the legendary meat for me, please." "No, Rhapsody is not for sale." The woman senses your unbreakable determination and decides to give up. They pack up graciously and leave forever. You live until you are 100 years old, not finding yourself bedridden a single time. You and Rhapsody die together, peacefully cuddled in her stable. Aww. You tell her goodbye, and she moves just at the right time. Aww. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I would never give you up, Rhapsody. Buddy. Alright, what do we have here? Excerpt of On the Four Elements by Witch Eugenia. For the initiate, the fact that magic is reduced to 4 elements may strike them as an oversimplification. But the building blocks of our universe are simple. No matter what taxonomy you develop to understand reality, it always fits within the 4 elements. Even if you reject anything astral and focus on the material things, reality can be divided into 4 elements: gas, air, liquid, water, solid, earth, and energy, fire. In a more philosophical sense, you can dissect anything by analyzing its where, earth, when, air, why, water, and how, fire. You can even pick apart the most mundane things by these rules. For instance, a stone. Its air will reveal to you how it affects its environment, what the social preconceptions are about it, or how much time it has been standing there. Its water will allow you to access its potential to become poetry. The reason this stone and no other ended up in that particular place, or what its initial form was before erosion shaped it in that way. Its earth demonstrates what that stone is made of, how good it would be as a part of a wall, or even what kinds of carvings you could work into it. Its fire tells us its potential to cause harm, how easy it would be to break it apart, or how coveted that stone could be. As you see, the 4 elements open the gates of thought to infinite modes of analysis. Just sleep. I'll just rest for a bit. Honk shoo. Honk shoo. Me 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 me. You dream about you're digging your own grave when your shovel hits something hard. You unearth a bronze statue of yourself. The statue comes to life and you agree to switch places. It buries you and your bronze self keeps on living your life. Weird dream. Oh, do you have a visitor? Spooter and Bird. Hello, Fortuna. My name is Greth. Greth? I'm a witch architect. I believe our common friend Dahlia told you about my situation. Need the maximum discretion regarding this matter. So I'd rather talk about the rest in person if you're willing to have me. The other one was a Spooter. My friend Jasmine is always talking about you, and she told me you're allowed to receive visitors now. Congratulations. Sorry for contacting you so abruptly, but I think your divinatory arts could help me regarding a thing with a personal project. And I'm in a bit of a desperate situation. Let's do the friend of Dahlia first. Was she riding on a skull? Oh, right, she was they were the person that, like, had summoned a behemoth. Welcome, Greth. Hi, Fortuna. Thanks for having me. Dahlia filled me in briefly on your situation. Not that it isn't obvious by just looking at me, huh? Yeah, it looks bad. Let me say it out loud anyway, for the sake of therapy. I've got a behemoth fused with me. How does it feel? Whoa, never thought I'd get that question. The few who know assume it's just fucked up, I guess. But if we're talking feelings here, it doesn't feel bad at all, actually. I mean, aesthetically it's terrible, but it doesn't hurt, and I can sort of communicate with the behemoth at an abstract level. If anything, I feel more powerful. Wow. Glad to hear you're not suffering in any case. But it isn't worth it. Firstly, because summoning a behemoth could well get me executed. But more importantly, I want my cute cheekbone back. Looks like an important loss, yes. So, do you think you can help me? If there's any way to cure you, my deck will find it. But I need to know more about you first. Mind if I ask some questions? Of course. Why summon a behemoth? This isn't an easy topic for me to discuss. Wait, let me hydrate real quick. God, so much yapping. Not because of the behemoth, that part is pretty straightforward. I wanted to build a temple out of the skull of a titan of the quarry. The harder the material, the more powerful the altar. And those skulls, they resist carving in a supernatural way. I tried every method I know. When I ran out of options, I resorted to forbidden magic. She was very determined to build that. Yeah, why are you so desperate to build that shrine? That's the sensitive issue. I'm looking for meaning. Meaning? I know it's an unanswerable question. Or a question that hasn't been answered yet, if I want to put this optimistically. The meaning of life. I would feel silly just saying it out loud. Why? Everyone thinks about it now and then. I don't think life is supposed to have a meaning. I know. That's the healthiest attitude to have towards the cosmos. but I'm obsessed. I can't ignore the question. You're a fortune teller. You should be aware that there's something more out there. The book where everything is written. Is there someone writing us? Is this just a simulation? Does the universe actually exist? Or is it nothing but a figment of my imagination? Do you stop existing when I'm not looking at you? Are we all protagonists? Do we have a purpose? Okay, I get you. Am I missing out on some cosmic truth? Was there something before this? It just keeps going, okay. Why isn't everybody else obsessed with the same questions? Great. I'm sorry, I keep spiraling out of control. I can't stand being by myself because I keep returning to these ideas again and again. I've built countless thought shrines looking for answers. And as I dig deeper, I only find more and more questions. I haven't slept in the last century. That's why I summoned the behemoth. I was gonna say, girl, you could use a drink, but she already brought one. Carpe diem is not an option for me. I'm stuck in cogito ergo sum. I'm a witch, for fuck's sake. If not us, who is supposed to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos? Why did I ascend? Why couldn't I stay an oblivious Boston architect? You know, the cards aren't only made for predicting things. They are also an excellent tool for meditation. I'd be happy to help you on your quest. Really? Of course. If the two of us manage to get out of our predicaments, I'll certainly join you on one of your Skull Temple meditations. Who knows what we might find channeling the power of your shrines through my deck. That makes my heart race. Yes, please. Let's dissect the cosmos together. That's the most romantic thing anyone has ever said to me. Hello? What's your predicament, though? Ah, I am exiled, forced to remain on this asteroid. Let's leave it at that for now. Okay. I promise I'll help you be free in any way I can. Partners? Partners. I just keep ending up in lesbian relationships in this game. Is that this entire game? Partners. How exciting. Everyone always dismisses my project as futile. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Now, another question. Tell me more about being a witch architect. Wait. What do you say we make this a conversation instead of an interrogation? It's not an interrogation, it's an interview. And besides, I'm not that interesting. Come on, Fortuna. All witches are interesting. And you're the only fortune teller in our coven. Dahlia speaks highly of you too. I'm dying to know more. To be honest, I feel awestruck just by the way you look at me. Oh my god. I guess I did ask for adoration. I wonder if you pick, like, fear, or like, what's it called? I wonder if people will react to you differently depending on which choice you picked earlier in the game. I've never said this to anyone. I feel ridiculous, but I just need to express it. Thanks? What do you want to know anyway? What is it that drives you? Freedom. But that's circumstantial. I mean, ultimately, what makes your life worth living? What is it that drives you? Pleasure, curiosity, achievements. I mean, if I choose pleasure, maybe we'll flirt some more. But I feel based on what I've picked, my choices I've picked so far, I'm gonna pick curiosity. Curiosity? I'd say that's my raison d'etre too. Interesting. I feel like you're using me for your cosmic studies. Well, I can't miss a chance to pick apart such a wonderful being. You're weird. You truly are obsessed. It's alright, bring it on. Thank you so much for indulging me. I'm truly enjoying this though. Glad you're having a good time. When are we fucking? My turn now? Sure. Yeah, the Witch Architect. It's a made-up title, to be honest. I've never encountered another witch who defined herself as an architect, at least. A pioneer, then. I just like to build things. I was also an architect when I was immortal. But being able to design and execute projects by yourself is way better than overseeing years of development. And all the bureaucracy. I'm sure that I ascended out of pure stress. Plus, using magic to avoid having to deal with the laws of physics sure is a perk. Sounds like a pain building things on Earth. You bet. I was one of those people who preferred playing Minecraft in creative mode. Oh my god, nerd. Minecraft? That may have come after your time. You come from Earth too, right? When did you ascend? 1968. Yeah, that's a bit before Minecraft times. Whoa, I was born in the year 2000 and ascended in 2032. It was like 2032, that's so far away. That's 8 years away. It's... fuck. Were you a hippie? Not really, but I met a lot of them. I owned a food truck and visited a lot of events. I had a side business reading tarot too. That sounds really cool. Glad to know you're not one of those medieval witches. I can't stand them. Yeah, they're so uptight. So, Fortuna, tell me, what are your thoughts on relationships? You asking me if I'm single? No, silly, but are you? Yes. Cool. Cool. What I mean is, what are your thoughts on romantic relationships? Some people can't live without them. Some others don't want them at all. I'm curious where you stand on that. What are your thoughts on relationships? Life can't be complete without one. Desirable and enjoyable. Cool but overrated. Pick desirable and enjoyable. Although it's rare that someone catches my eye. Fortuna doesn't really strike me as the type of person, or not how I'm making her right now. Okay, your turn again. Ask away. What do you like to do in your free time? I spend most of my time on my project. But on the rare occasion when I'm burned out, I like to read. I read essays and arcane texts. Mostly philosophy, so I guess I don't ever really rest. Well, I do enjoy taking extremely long baths. Same girl, same. Even then, I can't stop thinking. I'm cursed by my never-ending quest for illumination. Have you met Jasmine? I haven't, although Dahlia speaks about her often. Why? She may have something to help you get your mind off things. Droga. Drugs. Jasmine's specialty is tea craft. She's helped me through many difficult times. Okay, so I was correct. Cool, which drugs? More or less. But without the drawbacks of substances produced by mortals. Try anything, hook me up. I'll let her know. Do you value personal over collective well-being. Whoa, what a thing to spurt out of the blue. What's more important, yourself or the community, yourself or the universe? I won't accept any compromise on this one. Ultimately, should you have to choose? What should the priority be, the individual or the group? I mean, I personally would answer everyone, but the choices I've been picking so far... This one's tough. I'm still gonna... It would... I'd feel like such a hypocrite for picking everyone when I decided to, like... pick the choice that the Coven will end. I'll pick oneself. Even if that has negative impact on the universe. Yes, fuck the system. Yes, what's the point in existing if not to be happy? You're right, happiness should be valued globally. I mean, I agree with the last one once again. Am I going to be a nice witch or an evil witch? I'm not good at being evil. If we contribute to sustaining a healthy environment, our personal well-being should improve too, don't you think? You're right, but it's hard to find the right balance. If I'm miserable, is my community truly going to benefit from having me around? Ideally, if we all work together to generate collective happiness, that includes oneself too. You should be happy in that hypothetical context, right? Maybe, but happiness is subjective. One person's paradise is another person's hell. True. I guess we won't solve universal peace today, haha. Anyway, do you have more questions? Let's ask their thoughts on Adana. Ooh, time to talk about the boss? I guess neither of us has a lot of sympathy for her, right? I'm not super happy with having been sentenced to 1,000 years of isolation, no. And you? I summoned the behemoth. I think that speaks for itself when it comes to my respect for authority. I didn't mind her before, though. She's always let me focus on my project. But now that I know she'll have me executed if she discovers what I did, I have to get rid of either this behemoth or Adana. Whoa, heavy words. What? I'm not keen on being erased, at least not before I finish my quest for knowledge. I understand. Look, I understand we need some rules to ensure the stability of the Coven, but I can't possibly agree with these arbitrary punishments. Under no circumstances should a witch ever be sentenced to death or exiled. If someone made some bad decisions, they need guidance and forgiveness. I like this person. I like Griff. We're supposed to be a family, not the army. I couldn't agree more. We need to construct instead of prosecute. Good quote. My cat is at my door once again. Alright. I hear you, Fortuna. I feel like I'm ready to get my fortune read. Yes, me too. Shall we? My cat is looking at me like she wants to sit on my lap. Do you want to sit on my lap, baby? What are those big eyes? Okay, there she is. Oh, she's helping. She's helping. Are you helping? Are you... She's... Okay. Oh god, she's pushing the microphone. Honey, you have to do this now. Do this while mom's streaming? Yeah? Yeah, baby girl? Okay. Okay. Sit down. Sit down. Okay. Yes, please. Also, I like to ask about my personal quest while we're at it. I doubt a single cart will allow me to finally entangle the meaning of life and the cosmos, but maybe not. But I'm sure it'll be able to point you in the right direction. Can you hear her bonking against the mic? Can you chill? She's very needy today. Yes, the quest for knowledge is about asking questions from as many angles as possible. And your deck is one I haven't tried yet. Just sit down. Just sit down, Junie. Keep these questions in mind while I shuffle the deck. A new card. Whispers from the undone Jade Witches. Abuse card with emotion. Message of resilience, a cry for need of peace. The Herald can be an ally in many contexts. I think that'd be good for the quest. You'll never untangle the meaning of life, but your work will allow others to reach it, or... The meaning of life lies within the minds of others. Spend more time with other people to find progress. It's more positive, I guess. You're looking for the meaning of life, you're never gonna find it. I don't have the patience for that. I find most interactions to be pointless. Thank you. I don't mean you, silly. I'm enjoying this. Oh, look at their little... Oh, you can't see it because my PG tuber's in a way, but like... Look at them playing with their glass. Hello? Yeah, you enjoying this? Clearly. I get easily bored of company for the sake of company. I need stimulus in my life. Interesting, important conversations. But maybe that's the point I'm missing? Wasting time playing around? I guess ideas need to be pollinated. A lonely mind can run out of ideas, become sterile. Exposure to other lifestyles and philosophies can challenge my frame of mind. It makes a lot of sense. You've helped me a great deal, Fortuna. Thank you. My pleasure. Oh boy. Okay. Run as much as you can now, because you will miss the behemoth once you're free from them. Do not fight them, embrace the behemoth. The way to stop being split is to become one. Conquer them. The behemoth is feeding on your fears. Stop being afraid, it's your turn to intimidate them. I like this one. Running inwards instead of trying to escape my fate, huh? Smart way of keeping it hidden. Instead of cutting them loose, allowing the behemoth all the way in. It's a scary idea, though. What if I stop being me? I don't know. Well, what is me, anyway? Existence is a river, and we are never the same self at any given point in time. Jesus Christ. You never turn it off, huh? Of course. Whatever gets me closer to my objective. Glad you're taking this optimistically. You can't control fate, right? If life gives you behemoths. Indeed. Tell me about it. Do you want to look into anything else? No, thank you. You've given me some ideas about how to get rid of this behemoth. I'll do some research on my side too. Cool. Let's meet again soon to teach this bastard a lesson. I'm looking forward to it. See you soon. And off they go under a little skull. Looks like behemoths are in. Yeah, they're all the rage amongst rebel witches with poor judgment. I think I can help if you're interested. I'm all ears. We, the behemoth, know each other's names. If you knew the name of the behemoth possessing Greth, any ritual you might perform to free her would be more likely to succeed. That's perfect. Tell me their name. Ah, I know we're partners in crime, but I'm not about to give up one of my siblings. Not for free, at least. Am I not paying enough to you already? The deck stuff is one thing. This is another matter. Alright, what do you want? Don't fret. I just want a bit of that delicious power you're harvesting. Okay, I should take my meds. 5 units of fire to betray a fellow behemoth. Plus 2 of air to release their name to you witches. You don't need to answer right now. Save up. Decide if you're interested or not. Hi. Hi, link makers. Yeah, I've been enjoying this a lot. It's so intricate. Like, I feel like this is the type of game that you could replay like a million times. There's so many possibilities, and I'm kind of curious how much each choice you make actually affects the rest of the game. And when the time comes to try and free Greth, you just let the energy flow to me and I'll whisper the behemoth's name to your ear. I see. It's not too high of a cost, right? Just a bit of magic for your dear mentor. It's not the amount, but the thought of what you're planning to do with it. Still afraid of me after all this time? Just cautious. Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. I'm like, how many hours in am I at this point? I think I'm like 3 hours in or something. And I feel like there's still a lot ahead of me. I'm sure you're a forbidden entity for a reason. Suit yourself, but I'll say it again. I am on your side. Trust needs time. I understand. Well, let me know if you want to take me up on my offer when the time comes. Have fun. I forgot how much he asked for. It was mostly fire, I think. Oh wait, no, I have the other person. Spider. Louise. Ooh, I love their design. That's so cool. Welcome. Welcome. Ah, hi. What's your name? Fortuna. Your name is Fortuna. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. Your name is Louise, right? No need to be so nervous. Any friend of Jasmine is welcome here. I'm sorry. It's just that I've heard so many things about you that I now feel like I'm meeting a celebrity or something. Oh yeah? What have you heard? Ah, all good things, don't worry. Mostly from Jasmine. She loves you and misses you so much, you know that? I miss her a lot too. Why don't you take a deep breath and tell me a bit about yourself? Okay, sorry. My name is Louise and I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. It's okay. How about I ask you some questions? Would that be alright? Okay, that's good. Thank you. Let's see. What's your specialty? Oh, right. I am a pith weaver. Pith weaver? Oh, that sounds cool. What does it mean? I can harvest mortals' entelechy. It's a magic substance that defines one's behavior and desires. I know that word. I've played Final Fantasy XIV. A single mortal barely produces enough thread, but if you find a community with a rich collective subconscious, you can weave whole clothes and capes. Okay, my cat just jumped off my lap. You gonna stay there, Junie? Oh yeah, I was gonna take my meds. Give me a second. Alright. I need to drink more water. It's just like all this talking is making my throat so dry. I'm sure it's something that I'll get used to with time. Wow, that's hard to picture, but it sounds fun. And these clothes you craft have magical properties, I imagine? That's right. It depends on the kind of community you pull the thread from. What are you doing? My cat is up to no good. What are you doing, dummy? What are you... Don't eat plastic! Or you eating plastic? Yummy plastic. Sorry. As a quick example, the yarn extracted from a band of artists could make a lovely scarf that stimulates the wearer's creativity. I love it already. I'll weave something sometime for you. What kind of entelechy would you fancy the most? From moms and their children, from soldiers and warriors, from astronauts. Wow, no one's ever asked me to harvest from them. Now I'm excited to see what comes of this. If I get the chance, I'll bring you nice cloth as a thank you present for having me. Thank you so much. Do you want to know anything else? Make it sound like this is an interrogation. No, sorry, I'm having a good time. But it's easier for me if you ask me things. Sure. Let's see. How do you know Jasmine? Ah, she hired me to weave a special net to gather dew from her greenhouse. It's one of the projects I'm most proud of. I'm so obsessed with her design. Wonder if she has another pair of arms. I harvested the entelechy from desert nomads to make it. The dew filtered through this net makes an astounding base substance for all kinds of flower-based potions. Jasmine's brews became quite popular after my contribution. It's been centuries since I've had something from Jasmine. I can't wait to try this improved version. Together, we also developed some magical tea bags that multiply the fragrance of dried mixtures. That is so cool. Now I see how you two became close. This is making me want some tea. Both you and Jasmine are super crafty. It's gotta be so much fun to find someone to share your passion with. It is indeed. I always have a great time with Jasmine. Nice. More questions? Like, she's fidgeting with her hands. What do you like to do in your spare time? Oh, I love reading, playing my multi-neck bass, and spying on mortals. Nice. Oh, wow, that's weird. Reading? Is it not hip to read anymore? Hip? I was kidding. The odd part is spying on mortals. I'm a bit curious about the multi-neck bass too, to be honest. I play a custom bass guitar with 3 necks since I have multiple arms and all that. That's so cool. Are you kidding me? But I don't play it in front of people. I only use it to meditate. It's really soothing to weave several deep melodies together. I like the idea. I wish I could hear it someday. What about spying on mortals? I love making myself invisible and just watching them go about their lives. Comparing lifestyles from many different cultures and planets. After many years of observation, I gained the ability to perceive their entelechy. That's how I found my calling and developed my pith weaving. That's so interesting. I didn't care much about mortals even back when I was one of them. I guess there's a great deal to learn from mortality too, isn't there? Yes, I love mortals. I can tell. I hope it isn't too weird. It's perfectly fine, don't worry. Is there anything else you want to know? Let's see. Why did you come to see me? Ah, yes. Better get to business. I'm here precisely because of my pithweaver skills. As I explained, the entelechy from mortal varies depending on the community they're in and the lives they lead. The universe provides enough different contexts to find whichever kind of energy fits your purposes. But of course, there is the shortcut of manipulating mortals to produce the substance you need. For example, you could add lust serum to the water supply of a community to harvest massive amounts of sexual energy from their orgies. Quite an example. Ah, not that I've tried this more than once. What? Girl! I usually prefer all natural, chaos-bred entelechy. The thing is, Inanna saw a lot of potential in one of my projects. It started back when Earthlings began their conquest of space. The colonies on Mars were proliferating at a supernatural speed. Conflict spread through every bordering nation on Earth and on any planet mankind set foot on. I felt an imperative need to witness that massive event. It will ooze an otherworldly energy. So I spent decades spinning thread from it. And as it happens, that substance can create an extremely effective weapon for capturing behemoths. What? Really? How so? Earth's entelechy was highly contaminated. It was as if the whole planet's fate had somehow been sealed. And behemoths happen to be extremely susceptible to reality-altering arts. I used that substance to weave gladiator-like webs that can suck any entangled behemoth dry of their magic. You can also craft decent pieces of armor against behemoth spells. Ah, and why is Adana so interested in developing such armaments? Blah, blah, blah. The cosmic echoes warned her that behemoths will threaten the Coven, so she wants to prepare accordingly. Oh, does she know? The problem is that even with such a tremendous phenomenon, I only managed to pull enough thread to craft one set of weapon armor. And Adana is set on developing a massive weapon to erase behemoths from this plane of existence entirely. I don't believe I have what it takes to see this through. What do you need to make this happen exactly? Idana discovered that if you promote war and stir conflict in this new society, the reality-altering arts that engulfed the planet try to fight back. As if everyone was programmed to preserve the status quo. In this process, humanity's entelechy once again shows the characteristics it had when the massive change happened. And I can harvest it. So what are you? Idana tasked me with provoking World War III. What the hell? That's so fucked. Also, World War III. How has that not happened yet? At this point. Like, it's almost happening in the now. Just know in, like, no way that in, like, 200 years there hasn't been a World War III. But okay. It's terrible. We can't allow that. Exactly. But I don't want to anger Idana. There's already been talk of expelling me from the coven should I fail to deliver. Isn't there a way out of this? This is totally unfair. Idana is pushing it too far. Let's take a look at what the cards have to say. I think like after this I'm gonna take a quick break to actually make some tea, and hopefully that'll happen with my throat too. First, the most important thing, what should I do with Earth? That's if I should do anything at all with it. Understood? Then, this is a bit embarrassing, but I happen to be in love with a mortal. Aww. It's solely cool. The thing is, he doesn't know I'm a witch. I present myself to him in the form of a regular woman. He's a smuggler in one of Earth's remaining colonies. He doesn't have an easy life. It breaks my heart and I wish I could save him. But I'm afraid to show him my true nature. I'm sure he's noticed there's something special about me, but still. So that's another question. What should I do about my mortal lover? My advice is not to get attached to mortals. They wither too fast. But sure, let's check what the cards have to say about him. Yes, please. I'd also like to know how to handle Idana. Handle her? I'm sure she's going to be really upset when she finds out I want to quit. I don't want to be expelled or exiled. Is there any way to escape her wrath? I wish I knew. That's going to be a hard one. But this is a new deck. Maybe it will find a solution. Shuffling the cards now. Keep your questions in your thoughts. Whispers from the Endangered Witches. Message of resilience. Cry for need of peace. I'm assigning this to planet Earth. Need to find other ways to disrupt reality. War isn't the only way to mess with the established order. Earth won't give you what you need no matter what you do. No, I like the first one way more. Oh, I've never looked at it that way, but that's easier said than done. Do you want me to draw an extra card to look for ideas? Wow, can your deck do that? Of course, we can explore any concept we want. Card reading isn't just for divination. In fact, I feel the cards work at their best when you use them for reflection. How cool! The energy of the star's fears, a love too intense on the verge of turning into hatred. Just two disruptive ideas. Add an inhabitable moon to the earth ripe with resources and give mortals an easy way to reach it. Direct the menace from outer space to earth and help them to fend it off. Whoa, that is wild. Earth's fate is going to have a hard time trying to fix that. The reality-altering intellect is going to overflow from the planet. I love it. If you're going to solve things as a witch, you should own it, Louise. This universe is big, but thought can be even bigger. My mentor always said that there are endless solutions to a problem, and it is us witches, more than anyone, who should entertain as many as possible. That is a valuable lesson indeed. I'll treasure it. Thank your mentor for me. Thank you and your wonderful deck for the solution. Our pleasure. Fortuna, are you listening? Look into their souls. The Duchess is a master of desire and power dynamics. And put this one for the love interest. Feel your true nature to him. He will understand and love you even more. Or leave him be and cut all ties. Or it'll be even more painful for the both of you in the future. No. I love love. What? Really? So say the cards. And I've never seen them By the cosmos, this is incredible news. How should I go about it? Tell him over a romantic dinner? Should I surprise him with a colorful spell? In bed? Whatever lets you enjoy the moment the most. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Can draw an angry card now. Ooh, nice. Perfect. I wonder if it has like a... if the card draw is completely random or if it's like skewed towards certain things. If you don't show even a bit of progress, she will punish you. Do what you can, no matter how long it takes. Idana won't ever be satisfied. You need to flee and find protection in another coven. I mean, it sounds like you best be away from her. So that's it, huh? Not even a seer can find a future for me in this coven. Maybe you can come back if Adina ever leaves power. Ha, that could take eons. It's alright. I'd rather change covens than hurt any more mortals. Also, the coven is doomed to fail, because that's the fate I picked for it. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Oh, no, thank you, Fortuna. You helped make up my mind. I was utterly lost. But knowing this, I can take the reins of my life again. That's good. Phew, that was an intense session. I've had my fortune read before, but it's never felt like this. You sure is something else, Fortuna. I'm just happy to help. I'll let you know how everything plays out. That's if you're okay with me visiting again, of course. You are always welcome in my house, Louise. Any friend of Jasmine's is a friend of mine. Likewise. Well, I'm a bit drained after so much divination. See you soon. I didn't see how many arms she has. Look at this little lizard. Dahlia. I could make new cards or I could get the new visitor. Or, I mean, I could see Dahlia again. But first, I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. Give me like, I don't know, 10 minutes? And I'll be back. Keep yourself entertained while I'm gone. I'll see you in a second. myself a nice cup of mint tea. Doesn't have the magical powers like Jasmine's tea, but hopefully it'll make my throat a bit less sore. Gotta build up to it again, and hopefully you can stream some longer streams. But I'll try to go for like, I don't know, another hour maybe? We'll see. We have to decide whether we make more cards or have a visitor. We have a lot of everything now. Oh, wait. We did have to save a power. But I don't know when that's gonna get into play. I should spend some of them, because otherwise I'm gonna get capped and that feels a bit like a waste. Something with a lot of water. Water and earth, maybe. During the last war before the Age of Witches, the ancients pierced these lands. I want to do the skull bolt. Then maybe with the astronaut, but it doesn't really use the stuff that I... don't want to use too much red because I know that he wanted some of that. Look at this. Gerüchteküche. Or are we gonna make him dance? Maybe on top of the skull here. So I have here. Oh, word. Okay, let's put this stuff. Like this spot. How will I fit in? The weird seashells. Out of sight, out of mind. I can make some slithering tentacles, I guess. So it's become a very interesting card. Right. Replication. Arcana or blessed. Oh shit, I forgot to take my D out. Arcana are blessed by the power of the gem skull belt. The dancer rises the spirits, a gift of joy. The sprite's exotic motions are fuel for the lascivious. What the fuck is that word? The seashells poured the discovery onto friends and foes alike. Meaning support, success, justice, happiness, temptation. Well, that's a nice card. Okay, that'll do. You put some honey in my tea. Nice big scoop of honey. Alright, let's see what Dolly has to say. Right, I forgot how hot she is. Oh, she's so tall too. Hello. Hey, Forts. Hey, Dahlia. I know it's been 2 centuries, but still don't like any abbreviations of my name. Oh, shoot. I thought Forts would work. We've been through this too many times. I might need to turn down my desktop audio a bit. There we go. I don't like Fort. I don't like Forty, and I especially don't like tuna. But tuna is so cute. Not funny. Okay, okay. So, you found a way to help Grieth? Right. I've been researching some exorcism methods, and I found some censored texts. They don't mention behemoths explicitly, but they might be the perfect solution for this case. There is a way to quite literally sever extra-dimensional beings from the witch. Oh yeah? How? With an enchanted blade. I'm going to forge a demon bone dagger to cut that bastard down. God, I love her. That sounds dangerous. I know my way around knives, trust me, I can see. Why is there a dagger in your hair? That might even be a whole ass sword. You're right, And you mentioned you need my help with this? That's correct. For the ritual to be most effective, I need to imbue the dagger with an essence kindred to Grieth. And I was wondering, since you put her through your wonderful deck, maybe you could point me to the proper energy. But wouldn't you know best? You've known Grieth way... Keep switching up the pronunciation of their name or whatever. I know, but I can't wrap my head around her. She's so self-absorbed. I always focus on her projects. I realized I can't really tell. You don't need to disclose any sensitive information to me, but I've experienced firsthand how incisive your divination can be. You did read the cards for her, right? Yes. Perfect. Your guess should be better than mine then. What energy should I imbue the dagger with? Huh. Individualism, determination, truth, dread, philosophy, architecture. I'd say dread seems pretty fitting for her, but let's say dread. Oh, poor Greth, but it makes a lot of sense given her personal quest. Alright, I'll smith the most impressive dagger. Just wait, Greth. Goodbye. Haha, wow. Goodbye, Talia. Oh, I guess. Oh, we have another little visitor. On the music for her. Fortuna, Louise just came by before I left home to visit you. She's leaving for good. Why did you tell her to leave? I'm sure we could have sorted out things with Idana. Ah, welcome, Jasmine. First of all, I didn't tell her to leave. It was the deck that suggested she should go to avoid a major tragedy. The situation with Idana wasn't going to end well. And I am a living witness of how sour things can turn when dealing with our leader. Secondly, no matter how creative a solution Louise tried, the deck was certain Idana would make her life impossible. It was checkmate for our friend. She had to escape. I see. I can't believe Idana caused a precious member of her community so much distress that she was forced to leave. Her leader's ambition is out of place. Whoa, Jasmine's talking to you. Let me try that again. Whoa, Jasmine's talking to revolutionary talk. No. I shouldn't doubt Idana's judgment. She's the one able to speak with the gods after all. There must be a cosmic plan to all this. Some gods they are. Fortuna. Anyway, how is Louise? Where is she going? Did you manage to leave unnoticed? Yes, she doesn't have a project review for another couple of months, so she just packed all her stuff discreetly. She didn't tell me where she plans to go, but she said she'll contact us when it feels safe. Also, Louise wanted me to thank you for your help. She seemed happy to break away from Idana in the end. She's sorry she couldn't come to say goodbye in person. She used all her time weaving something for you. It's a pith cloth. She told me she harvested the thread from a space station. Here. Oh, nice! Thank you. Oh, it is beautiful. I humbly accept it. Louise is great, right? I'm going to miss her. Thank you so much for helping her, Fortuna. I guess the Coven doesn't mean anything if its witches aren't happy. Tell me about it. I'm sorry. We need to take you out for a stroll. Smell the flowers again, pet a cat, watch some children play in a river. I'd say that's the best medicine for your case. Just 800 years to go, huh? Fortuna. That's alright. I'm doing a lot better just from being able to talk to other witches. Looks like I'm going to leave now, but I'm going to think long and hard about some ways to improve your life here. Thank you, Jasmine. Take care, and thanks again for helping Louise. Actually, wait a minute. What is it? Need some herbs to help with the witch friend, Greeth. Oh, you've met Grace the architect? Dahlia's friend? She's never got time for me. Now I'm jealous. Ah, it was a business visit. She seems like a very busy witch. And what does the fabulous Grace need from me? That she doesn't even have time to ask me for in person? Oh my, you're actually jealous. She's not the one asking anyway. I'm asking you, as my friend, to help me help her. Okay, anything for you. What are these herbs for? Something to ease her mind. She's stressed, or she's really anxious about a personal problem. I'm looking for a way to heal her, but whatever ritual we attempt, it would help to have her relaxed. I see. Well, that's a pretty common ailment, a distressed mind. I have something on me that might help. Oh? Oh, that's cute. Bacopa Monieri mixed with chamomile. Infuse it with a bit of lemon or honey, and have Greet drink it while she thinks about a toy she left back when she was a mortal child. Never seen it fail. God, I love her. She's so cute. Thank you so much, Jasmine. This is exactly what I needed. You're welcome. And maybe Griff will deign to thank me in person next time? Do you have some herbs against jealousy? It's for a friend of mine. Shut up. Okay, I must go now. Thanks again. Goodbye. We have another visitor. Oh. Do I have enough things? Can I gain stuff? Oh, I shouldn't have made that card yet. Fuck. Read interactive fiction. Tickles by Emma Rios. Back and forth this wooden husk. I take my naps and wandered adrift in an endless, merciless sea. Swayed by fate, we both aspired to meet a destination. For that we just survived storms, dodged leviathans, ignored decline, hunger, and thirst. Inspiration burned our souls, making us survive by and for desire. But the infinite happiness of meeting a goal doesn't last long. Now here I lays, longing for reawakening. I get a sip of my tea. Oh, my throat. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to go for like a lot longer. The messenger was back, but maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me again. This little friend is a dissonant note. An everyday routine of doing nothing, barely feeling, and being bored to death. Once it even tickled. In truth, it's been days since I could move my limbs, since I started feeling so exhausted. I can't but lie under the sun and wait for a less blinding starry night, stirred by somehow noticing another living being close. The little bird lights me up inside. I gave this friend the title of Hopebringer, in anticipation of a well-earned rest shorewards on more quiet grounds. The wet valley tricked me into believing I'm a mariner. One that has seen better days. However, any recollection of my past keeps fading fast. I'm lucky I can still listen. The sea teaches you to let things flow. The tide goes up and down, but every drop has to go ashore at some point to kiss the dry land. My boat did it recently, so say the new whispers of the waves, and the storm, and the wood finally cracking and stumbling upon a sandbank. A kiss is a bit too passionate for my taste. I wonder if I have ever kissed someone. I like kissing gently. Look at all this drama. My old self still tries to spur their memories. I'm adrift, but happy to have missed the whole intensity of the wreckage. The numbness in my limbs keeps the pain at bay, but they can still tickle. Isn't touch nice? Feeling another fellow even, scarcely, like those little claws grazing softly all over me. If only I could touch its feathers to return such a beautiful gift. Only a friend could still be within my grasp. Please tell me, little bird. Should I endure or should I give up? God, I want to say grace, but I'm trying to get the red points. My arm stretches out with a mind of its own. It craves purpose. There are so many things I still yearn for. To feel alive, I only need to let go of the tissues and tendons that bind me. Unstick myself from these bones. Look at me, little bird. I cheat the laws of gravity. Hush, hush. Stupid turnstone bird. Isn't there enough fish in the sea that you wouldn't eat from a corpse? Oh my god, that's a woman talking. Look at all this mess. She doesn't seem to notice me. Should I start a conversation? It would be very rude otherwise. Wait, let me give you a better look at the drawing real quick. I guess I'm starting to let go. Excuse me, miss. My voice crawls out of my throat as as broken as the rest of what's left in me. These deadened senses don't allow me to properly introduce myself, but why do I suddenly sound so eerie? Or should I to properly introduce myself? Ah! A talking ghost! Oh no, I made this poor woman jump in fright. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Whoa, is she trying to hit me with her stick? Please put your cone away. Be careful of who you startled to death, Spooky. What a witch I am. Since when can a simple shadow catch me off guard? Listen, ghost. I put a hex on my crone's heart. If it jumps out of this chest, our arteries will have your sobs strangle in eternal pain. She keeps waving that staff. She truly wants to kill me. But please stop. Don't hurt me, I beg you. We are trouble, you know, old hags. Why is this person threatening me? What did I do to her? I meant you no harm, I swear. Who's terrified now, ghost? Not this old crow. Crow? Not this old crow. It's been a while since my last exorcism, but at least I haven't lost my touch. I was merciless when I was young, feared on both sides of existence, not for power, not for greed, not by choice. The world and the underworld both hate magic. Nonetheless, I cared and committed to educate losers who wouldn't let me live my life on my own terms. Far and wide, ignorance makes one arrogant. Daring, cruel, a goddamn cretin. I was enduring, then I became hell. What reason was there to let their bitter fear erase who I am? Call me a hoodlum, I made them all cursed. I'm so scared myself. Are you, imp? Serves you right. Please, I need help. I don't know what's happening to me. Why do I speak this weirdly? Wait, don't tell me. You call me a ghost. A ghost? Am I truly? Shit. Oh gods, oh gods. Indeed, it looked way too shaken for a creature from the afterlife. The poor fellow may have just died. It doesn't happen very often, but the phantom amnesia can turn the coldest assassin into a pure, gentle mind. Unaware of any harm they may have done, of any pain they may have suffered, of any mistake to feel remorse over. Ghosts become too sensitive for this world. Hey, please don't cry. I was a bit of a bully. I got scared and I overreacted. You're so translucent I could barely see you. Not all of us are the considerate type. Old people don't give a shit. We forget to be nice. There's something more pathetic than a necromancer losing their shit. A necromancer feeling embarrassed. For that I'm sorry. No, it's my fault. I can't see very well either. Everything feels so confusing. If I offended you, I apologize. Far be it from me to hurt anyone else. A skiff with a rotting passenger that happens to be well-mannered and gentle. It's all cool. It's all cool, don't worry. Unbinding this poor soul is going to be more difficult than I thought. You're kind. My kind, she just said. See the world just like we see you, blurrily. That's why you get lost so often. I must be levitating over my corpse. Do I reek? I'm sure I do. I can't even smell the sea. This is so embarrassing. Is it normal for the departed to feel benumbed? Fate always takes a toll on our senses, little ghost. Look at me, 1 foot in the grave, and yet my brain furiously believes I'm still in my 20s. How can I compare myself? This poor soul is dead. Stinky, rotten, beyond repair. Trying to grasp a glimpse of existence for a reason, to finish something, to claim our desire, perhaps to be still worthy of being loved. Actually, I can't remember how old I was when... Age is irrelevant, Spooky. There's only one way to die a peaceful death, and that is to choose it yourself. For the rest of us, there's always something. A dream, a promise, something to make amends for. Witches or ghosts, we are all cursed. We can't help it, my friend. The living and the dead, we are all adrift in the wild. She just called me your friend. If I had a heart, it would have skipped a beat. Whether it's for little pleasures or trials to overcome, the living and the dead treasure every second of consciousness. How could you not be a form of life? I am but a fool, an old hag trying to cheer up a spectre by getting depressed herself. Would you mind if I smoke? Oh no, not at all. I couldn't stop thinking about my body smelling. Aren't you an anxious one? What a dumb thing to worry about. She's so kind. Pretty cool too. Smoking fancily right beside me, like the heroine of the story. I could blush. Tell me something about you, little ghost. Your voice comes along with a strange echo that tickles in my ears and reverberates a somewhat sweet melancholy. Feels akin to my own sadness. Wow, now I'm blushing. Oh, thanks. Wait, why am I taking this as a compliment? I thought my voice sounded truly awkward. I think it's beautiful. Even if she's only trying to be kind, I feel so relieved. How long has it been since someone was nice to me? A sadness again. A final memory to treasure. There's not so much I can tell. I've been conscious all this time, but also forgetful. I made it here and thanks to a little friend, but now that I have acknowledged myself, I feel like I've lost my bird forever. Damn, I'm such a stupid woman. I sent your bird away because it was eating from you. I'm sorry. No problem. My flesh is not very healthy. Was that supposed to make me feel better, Spooky? Can I ask you something? Sure, whatever you want. Are you here to vanish me? Oof. The first rule of this job was never sympathize with ghosts. Don't worry, I'm not in a position to revel. I'm stranded in a dead sea in which it is impossible to sink, but also everything, but it is also terrifying to put a foot forward. Wasn't that poetic? I have a soft spot for artists. I'm a sea witch. It is my job to take care of the ones like you. I must pull out the ribs protecting your heart to make a broth in salt water. I must bless the branch of a willow to whack your boat with. I must bury you under the tree so its roots tie your spirit forever. I understand. I can only be a burden for those I would be sharing this fainting dead with. No, you understand nothing, Spooky. I'm discarded myself, forsaken by people I loved who willingly traded me for busy lives and for feeling invulnerable. I have at least 5 years left. I'm in a position to rebel. If I had breath, she'd have taken it away. I wish goats couldn't cry. It feels so embarrassing. Hey, again, there's no need to be this dramatic. I didn't want to, I'm cursed. Your kindness is devastating. I'm lifeless and yet you want me to live. To live is to be scared, Spooky, but if we keep taking the next step, we may find something to gain for ourselves. I'm not kind, I'm bored. I want someone to tell me stories. Caw! Look who's back. This bird is too lazy to catch fish by itself. I thought I didn't have stories to tell her, but I have at least one. It's about a little bird that gave a ghost some hope to live. I would gladly try to make up stories to speak with you as friends. What to do? Give me some red. Nice. Ugh. Study. Alright, what do we have here? Excerpt of On the Four Elements Air by Witch Eugenia. In all my years of mentoring, air, the invisible element, is one I found most students have difficulty understanding. Its intangible nature locks it in the world of ideas. How do you define context? It is an infinite element that expands as far as your thought wishes it to take it. For a true master of air, there is no such thing as out of context. Everything is intertwined and in constant relation. A river in the middle of the jungle can put in context the nature of an office worker. A philosopher's talent could be measured in their ability to develop context to engulf all things. Ironically, the overabundance of air energy sabotages rational thinking and breeds chaos, because chaos is the ultimate nature of air. Everything affecting everything. Throw a paper boat in a bucket of water and you can predict its behavior. Throw 1,000 into the middle of the wild ocean and the mind begins to falter when trying to picture the outcome. If you combine multiple energies of air, you will obtain unpredictability, luck, and fortune. Unfathomable predestination. I can't remember how much fire energy Abram, or what's his name again, needed. Anyway, I think that if I accept this, we're gonna like try to exorcise the behemoth from Greth. And I imagine that's gonna be like a pretty long cutscene. So I think I'm gonna call it here for now, because my throat is also starting to hurt. But I'm very excited to see what's next. This game has like wormed its way into my brain a lot. It's funny, I haven't even finished it, but I'm already excited to replay it. Because I want to see quite how much is affected by your choices and by the cards you make. But yeah, we'll come back to this for more reading. But it does take a god, this takes such a toll on my voice. I don't know if you can hear it, but anyway, I'm gonna drink my tea with some honey and hopefully that'll help. And I'll see you guys again probably next week. Probably gonna be, I'm busy Sunday. I might be busy tomorrow or take a break tomorrow. So probably next week. Have a nice weekend, everyone. And I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.